I'm sure he made it
Strange.
out.
He says they hardly took any.
Sorry about that, guys.
You know, show them where everything is.
Later.
So I'm picking up where we left
Don't
off.
worry about...
Help in any way I can. Help yourself to whatever you need.
I told you my sister would help us out.
Yes, I'm sure she would. Aus. Mach schnell. Sorry, my dogs were... One of my dogs was acting up, so I was sending her out of the room.
I hope to see you in Windtown.
And...
Good luck.
Some Spanish. Nice to see you back, Daniel. Hi, Atrexis! That's an interesting name, by the way. Where did you get that?
Faithless Imperials.
I'm sorry, but every time I read your name, I think of Alexis Carrington Covington from Dynasty and the Colbys. I hope that's just my far-reaching sense of imagination. I'm going to steal your flowers. I like flowers. Flowers are pretty. Oh, I don't have to use novice stuff. Well, I apologize for not streaming yesterday, but I had a bunch of errands to run. Oh, I don't want baskets. Excuse me. I have never played WoW. My son plays it all the time. And I find it funny that it generated that name. And that's nothing against you. Okay? I like the name. Don't get me wrong. I think it's really cool. Okay? Like, when I create a character for Skyrim or whatever game I'm playing, I have to give my characters a full name. Most people just say, well, my character's going to be Bob, or... I have one called Zariah something. I have one that's Leguer de Mons, after a friend of mine that's French. And yeah, I kind of make this funny. I made a dark elf that looks like him. If he ever found that out, he's going to be really not happy with me. He'll find it amusing, but he won't be happy.
Fight.
But I think that the whole the thing of using a generator to create names is awesome. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay, let's go playing. Okay, we need to go to Whiterun. I know I did all this yesterday, but the character, I didn't remember which character I was using yesterday. So, this is another pre-mortal character that I created. premortal. Yeah. When I say premortal, it's basically a newborn character. And yes, he runs like he's drunk because he just came out of the sack. Now, something you should know about VS, Daniel. Her name is Vicky. And she and I have been friends for over 20 years. Ah! Let's run into the woods. Yes. Because I'm not paying attention to the screen, I'm paying attention to the track. Just because I'm running on a path. Alright, hold on. Come here, ugly. Look, we have roasted meat. Yes. And the funny thing is, you're sliding away from me. Oh, hold on. I need to fast travel somewhere. Where do I need to fast travel to? Where did I just clear? Hogan. You guys are gonna find this funny. I'm fast traveling back to Hogan because I cleared a whole bunch of stuff and dumped it, and I'm gonna clear it up. Actually, I locked the receipt in a safety deposit box at a bank. Hey, Grease! Just tell you I asked about you this morning. I asked Chess, where's Zero the hero? I'm trying to. I'm new at the live stream, so I'm trying to say hi to everybody. Okay? Okay, well, let me try this. I thought I had dumped it all in that room, but oh no, I dumped it in the cage down here, sorry. Like I said, I'm new at the streaming stuff, so I do try to say hi to everybody. What does that mean, Trips Chess? Are we going to do Star Trek later? You guys still have to teach me to do... Oh, I don't know if Chess told you, Zero, but I have 2 new games. Unfortunately, they're one... Oh, there's all my crap. I have 2 new games that I will be trying to do. Guardians of the Galaxy and Batman. I know it's not Chess's kind of thing. But, you know, you guys coming in and making fun of things. Hey, Chess! What's up? What's the haps, compadre? Oh. I'm probably picking up more than I can carry, but hey. If that's the case, yep. I can tell by the way I'm moving. Let me check my weight here. Oh, look, I'm only over by a couple of pounds. I can drop an item. I don't want that. Thank you, Gene Dixon. I want that. Let's go up to apparel. Okay, so I'm just hot stuff. What do you have to say to that? I could say a lot of stuff about that right now, but I'm gonna behave. It's just so flaming. And considering this is a chick that I'm running, yeah, she can do that. She's just all that hot kind of stuff there, Chess. Where's the front door? Somebody needs to do something with these naked bodies. There's the front door. Here's what she looks like. We'll get back over there. Okay, this isn't working right. Come out here in the courtyard. Why is it not working right? Okay, come here. Okay, this isn't playing fair. Alright. Normally I can make it... I think she looks hot, Grease. You'd date her. If she didn't kick your ass first. I don't know why I can't make her... Let's go to Riverwood and sell some stuff. Oh, yeah, that's probably it. I have to put all the weapons away. That's probably why it's not spinning right. Let me sell all this crap that I have first, and then I'll show you what she looks like. She looks younger than you. There you go. Huh? She's in Imperial armor, but she still looks hot. Okay, I'm not trying to offend anybody, because trust me, the only person I think I would offend would be Daniel, and I'm sorry if I do that. Fire in our hands would just cause a lot of heat when you guys are fooling around.
We did have a bit of an ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those...
I'm glad you were specifying that.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Now, believe it or not, I can probably bring you guys into this game. We're going to keep one more hammer until I have other weapons. I don't want food, solid food. I want to get rid of this stuff. No, that.
All right, then.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes.
Hi, honey. How are you?
So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, honey. I just
I
noticed
by the 8.
that you were in there.
Fine. But the sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal.
For those of you, well, everybody in here already knows that Fusra Dawn is my wife. So, and I explained to Grease Wolf and Chess Wolf that if I slip and say, well, I'm sorry about that. On my end, it doesn't show any problems. It's the signal here. What is that? No, I don't want to talk to the Jarl yet. I'm going to go back to Helgen. I'm sorry, I like my looting. If I work to kill people and take all their crap, then I want to get as much as I can for it. Now, notice the place has been burning for a while, and all the fires are still going. So, that makes no sense, but it's... You could say it just lights up their life. No singing, Zero. Yeah, well, when the summer comes and you're not working anymore, we'll fix that problem, okay? And by the way, your dogs are wagging their tails. I think they understand who Fusra Dawn is now. Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the catch-up man. Only if you use the ones hanging on the back of my door. Alright, why am I carrying this too much? Oh, come on, you stupid computer. Alright, I'll be fine with carrying that much. I'm selling it. Just don't show this to your kids. I'm sure they're having indoor recess today. Alright. I don't care if you spy on me. What am I gonna do? Say, oops. Indoor recess. Give them lots of toys. For those of you that don't know, I've explained to a couple of them. Daniel, I bought all the toys, pretty much all the toys for Dawn's classroom. She teaches first grade. And during lunch periods, I bought Legos, Lincoln Lars, the cars from the movie Cars, that kind of stuff, for her classroom. And the kids were like,
Feindorf
thank you,
thinks
Mrs.
if you
Fry,
move
and then I
Camilla
don't
Valerius
think me
away from
thank Mr. Fry.
She's already mine, I keep telling her.
You taking off, Zero? You taking off? Why are you taking off? I know, I'm
The
just that
sooner-
boring.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
At the end of this year, Dawn is going to stop teaching. And, her two cohorts in crime are actually going to be taking over everything that she has that I bought. Which I have no problem with. All the books that were bought for her school library and stuff,
Till next time.
they're all being turned over to the teachers that are remaining. The good thing about it is if Dawn had not decided to resign at the end of the year, one of the new teachers that had just started, which Dawn had become really good friends with, would have to find a new position somewhere else or stop teaching at the school and find something else to do. So it actually worked out. The newest teacher in the group is actually taking Dawn's classroom. So all we have to do is prep it for the movers to take everything out, because they're going to be doing maintenance and stuff on the school this year during the summer. Every summer we'd have to pack up her classroom. Every June or July. Okay.
Greetings, sister. You look weary. I have something to help you relax if you're interested.
No, I don't think so. Who wants to sell me skooma? Sorry, my drug days are over. Yes, I do not, people ask, and I do not lie about that part of my life.
Yeah.
I did them. It's over. My family knows all about that stuff. And if somebody asks, I will not lie about it.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
Yeah, well, you're a witch
Certainly
anyway.
not.
Witch with a
But a
capital
true
B,
warrior
so
would have relished the opportunity
get
to
off
take
your
on a job.
ass. Go get a real job. Okay, for a car.
I'm here to help. The companions are my family. We fight so that other people don't have to. We bring honor and glory to ourselves and each other.
Honor and glory. Sounds like
the companions are my
running from the
family.
Marines.
We fight so that other people don't have to.
If you ever want to make a Marine angry, tell him he's part of the Navy. Which is true, but they don't like to think that. They like to think that the Navy's part of the Marines.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
Around about... Whoa, 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 where am I going? Oh, over the bridge. Sorry. Starting to cut corners. Cutting corners hot. Left foot, you know what to do. Right foot, you follow it too. March.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
I grew up with the Army. Joined the Navy. And my last duty station, I was stationed with the Navy, the Army, the Air Force, the Marines, and the Coast Guard. Did casualty reception during Desert Storm, Desert Shield. All the injured and dead coming back, I had to greet every single aircraft that carrying those people. Had to notify family members, that kind of stuff. It was not pleasant. It's not
Riverwood's in
something I
danger
talk about
too.
often.
You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
What branch did you grew up with, Daniel? Or were you in the military yourself?
Come to chat with an old woman, hmm? Do your good deed for the day?
Alright, let's go play with the Jarl. Well, it's better than saying it's better to play with a group than with yourself. My son walked in when I said I was going to go play with the Jarl, and he said it was never a good thing to say, and, well, better than playing with a group than with yourself. Excuse me for a second. Mutt! Because I know how she.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have
Sorry,
more swords for the Imperial
My dog
soldiers.
was starting to have a puppy dream, and you never know which way it's going to go, so I wake her
I
up.
work for Bellathor at the General Goods Store.
I'm sure
Well
you
met,
do.
kinsman.
They say Helgen
Those
got
green
hit by a
apples you sold
dragon.
me the other day were
Those
delicious.
horrors comes here.
Aren't they?
I ain't done nothing. Reagans I can handle.
Oh, wait, whoa,
This
where
talk
are
of
you?
dragons, world gone mad, I say.
Where did Brennywin go? Oh, there he is. Because every time you give Brennywin a coin,
Did you raise your prices, Carlotta?
you get a thing of
I had to.
being able
the
to.
farmers are charging me double for the produce I sell.
That Heimskir's.
They're saying it's because of
Oh,
this trouble
thank
with
you.
the store.
Every time you give him a
Divines
coin,
bless your kind heart.
your trade stuff goes up when you go to trade stuff in.
Were cut in half because the Jarl needed soldiers. Now the bandits are bolting
Sure,
everywhere.
whatever.
They've been raiding the farms.
And I avoid this little kid as best I can.
Need supplies?
Because every time
See
I give her a
Bellathor at the
coin,
store.
Will you be my dad? One time I told her, no, I have 4 of my own. Get out of my hair.
Let me guess.
Really? My dad was in Vietnam. He actually met my uncle there. And I'm going to marry that girl. And sure enough, he married my mother.
The Bannered Mare has beds for rent.
I only counsel caution.
Have me do then?
We cannot afford to act rashly.
What's
My
the
lord,
meaning of this
please.
interruption?
And
Jarl Balgruuf is not
the rest is
receiving
pretty much
visitors.
history. Dad spent 23 and a half years in
Well, that explains why the
Who's
guards
the
let you in.
Army.
Come on then. The
His
Jarl
last
will want to
station
speak
was
to
in
you
Fort Gordon,
personally.
Georgia. And then I joined the Navy from there. And that's actually where, in the Navy, is where I met Dawn.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
The dragon destroyed Helgen. And last I saw, it was heading this way, my lord.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon
Hopefully
is
your
lurking in
dad
the
was not
mountains,
exposed to Agent Orange.
He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not.
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the
I lost my
dragon
uncle
burns my hold
to
and
Agent
slaughters
Orange.
my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood
Actually,
at
I
once.
lost one of my
Yes,
uncles to
my
Agent
Jarl.
Orange, and
If you'll
another
excuse
one
me,
to
I'll return to my
the
duties.
plights
That would be
of
best.
Pearl Harbor.
Well
Injuries
done.
received from
You sought
him
me
being
out
in
on
Pearl
your
Harbor.
own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Is he doing okay? Hopefully.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill
Come
her
to
in
Dragon's
on-
Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
The Jarl said you had a project you needed help with.
Ah, indeed? The Jarl. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient
Where are you
stone
from,
tablet
Daniel?
that may or may not actually be there.
My condolences. I lost my father-in-law April of 2009. My dad is still alive. He actually was an Army drill sergeant, a cop, a truck driver, a first grade teacher, a gym teacher, and now he teaches pre-K. Alright. When am I going and what am I fetching for you?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right?
I'm better than you
learned
will
of a
ever
certain
be.
stone tablet said to
More
be housed
woman
in
than you will ever
Bleakfall's
be, and
Barrow.
more man than you can
A
ever
dragon
handle,
stone,
so shut
said to
up.
contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleakfall's Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Alright. Goodbye.
Off to Bleakfall's Barrow with you. The Jarl
Anything
is
we
not
can
a
use to
patient
fight
man.
this dragon
Neither
or
am I.
dragons. We need it quickly. before it's too late.
Sometimes, don't you wish you could just write your own stuff and be able to, like, jack-slap characters? That's awesome.
Patron of the
I was
great
born in
clan
Germany,
Let
lived there on and off until I was 17,
born of the North,
18,
my bread
and Dad's last duty station was Fort Gordon, Georgia, like I said, and that's where I joined the Navy.
And reshape this land, which is mine. I do this
And
for you,
went
Red
to
Legion.
boot camp
For I
and
love
medic school
you.
in California,
I love.
and then
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most.
my first actual duty station was in Charleston, South
Damn
Carolina.
those Greymates to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks.
Send you back
They'll
to
get
Riverwood.
what's coming to them.
Yes,
I spend a lot of
We'll
time
leave
at the
immediately.
market
We
stall
met
so I can
Mary
learn
there.
the
us against the dragon. Is that it?
Went to a secret base in somewhere off the coast of Canada, and then we were married for 10 years, divorced for 10 years, and then remarried, and we've been happy together ever since. For our, well, I won't say it was a wedding anniversary, but for as a Christmas, Valentine's, birthday, New Year's present, I bought her a new car, and she's loved it ever since. So, I know I could fast travel back to Bleak Fall or back to Riverwood and do that. Sometimes it's a lot more adventurous because you run into things that help you along the way if you do it this way. Third person, hut. Shut up. I love that shot. You're an uncle as of November 2nd, 2012? Am I reading that correctly? My condolences on losing your family, by the way, buddy. Niece or nephew? I have a reason for asking that, by the way. Yeah, I'm trying to cheat and get on the main road without having to go all the way around friggin' stuff to go back to White Run or Riverwood. I think I'm just going to fast track it. Back to Riverwood we go. Do you know that makes your niece or nephew, right?
Guard might get nervous. A woman approaches with her weapon drawn.
Thanks. Now we're gonna go, because I don't think I've done this yet with this character. We're gonna run and play a frolic through the woods. Now, each time I do this, sometimes there's something I run into, sometimes there's not. The last 2 times I've done this, I've run into a mage who wanted to electrocute me, and yeah, I'm gonna say this, pun on myself. Dr. Bones. Okay, we don't want to talk to him. The reason we don't want to talk to him is because he's not really doing anything with anybody. He's just being there. Okay, we're gonna go down here to these trees, and right around these trees, if I haven't done it already, which I don't think I have because it hasn't shown up in my inventory, is a deer carcass, and there's a flawless emerald. And then go through the trees, over the rocks, and up the hill. There's a cabin, and it's called Anissa's cabin, and Anissa is a problematic child. Where did she go? Oh, there she goes. Come back here, woman.
I'm just a poor old woman. It's so nice to have a visitor.
Did you take it? Or did you turn it down? Because working in India, it's really awesome. Not that I have been there myself. I just have had several friends from India. Okay, when you come over here, you're going to look at this, and you're going to say, huh, take that piece of paper, first thing. And basically it tells you that Anise is a witch. And you're going to go back upstairs, back to Skyrim, with a ladder, like that. And you're going to go, equip yourself first. Okay, that'll work. Draw your weapons. Okay, there's a problem. No. Okay, when you run out of here, you don't want to kill this witch immediately because she's going to realize you've discovered her secret.
My secret.
And then just bash her.
Do your worst.
Yes, do your worst. Which means beat me over the head because I really don't care. Okay? Now you can go and loot her cabin. You will find all bunches of stuff. Harvest leeks. And more leeks. And cabbage. Cabbage. Leeks. Okay, packing for... I'm trying to get an understanding, Daniel. I'm not... I think what you're doing is great. Especially if you are trying to make things better for yourself. Okay. What part of India are you going to? May I ask what you'll be doing? Awesome. Please tell me it's not porn. Joke. Okay? As long as you're making really good money, it doesn't matter what you're doing. Independent films? Okay, I don't really know that much about Bollywood. Tell me about it. Okay, when you say regular movies, what does that mean? Now, you're probably wondering why I'm storing my gold. That is because I will come back and take, when I get ready to sell stuff. Okay, so Hollywood and Bollywood are basically the same thing. See, I never understood that, so that's why I was asking for clarification. I want to check my weight. I can go and deal with that. Now, like I've done before, I will go and I will loot, like Bleak Falls Barrow. I will go through it, and I will gather up a whole bunch of stuff. Fast travel back to Anissa's cabin, deposit it, and then I will go back, finish Bleak Falls Barrow, and then take what I've looted. Anything I've left behind, I will go back through and take all that stuff out, just because it increases my gold that way when I sell the stuff. Even if you need a voice characterization or whatever. Mean little wench, isn't she? So my wife tells me all my characters are very vicious. Alright, about here's where I usually go into. Changing things, and I don't have a bow, so, but I will still go into sneak mode.
Take it and go. Don't sound like much fun. Now ain't this a surprise?
Yes, I'm coming up on you and I'm gonna beat the crap out of you now. Come on. Oh, you stupid little witch. Where are you?
Think you can take me?
Tell yes, I know I can.
You start running, I can stab you in the back.
Where'd the archer go? Where'd the archer go? There she is. You're going to die. Die.
I love a good fight.
Do you? Then why do you run away every time? See? You die every time. I'll leave you naked in the cold. I'm volunteering to help you. Yes, I had to make sure he was dead. Alright, there's the third one. Where did the third one go? There you are, you little wimp. Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me because I'm the bandit man. Well, no, you're not a bandit anymore. You're now just a carcass. Ah, drunk running. No, I'm not drunk. It just, every time I do my characters, they seem to do that. Up the stairs. Why do they always have to do this? Put stuff at the very top. Yeah, you fell. Stupid wench. Oh, wait, back up. I don't think I've ever fallen out of that window. That doesn't surprise me that I did, though. It just... Okay, don't take this personal. How old are you, Daniel? I have no problem telling you how old I am. I have earned every bit of my age. You tell me how old you think I am, and I will tell you how old I actually am, okay? I'll even tell you how long I've been playing Skyrim. Look, Ma, no footprints. There's a doorway. Out. Okay, so 78. I'm way older than you. I'm way older than you, buddy. By about, 11 years. I will be 50 in November. And I have been playing Skyrim for exactly 2.75 weeks. This Sunday will be 3 weeks exactly. My oldest will be 28 in October, and my youngest will be 22 on Saturday. And my son is standing over me. I was about to say that. He's getting ready to leave for work, so he's standing over me, waiting for me to take a pause so he can say, "Love you, Dad, and I'm on my way to work." Hold on just a second, Daniel. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Wes is getting ready to leave for work, and I was discussing finances with him, so he had money for lunch and gas and that kind of stuff. So I apologize greatly for that. Hold on just a second, okay, guys? Again, I apologize. No, take the order. Bound by Flame, I'm enjoying. The Order, I am not so much enjoying. Yeah. No, I haven't played with them enough. Doom was bought for your mom. Battlefield 4 was bought for me. I've only started the tutorial on Battlefield 4. Okay? See if you can find me something interesting. And if you need to use a card, call me. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Wes was asking me what games I wanted to trade in. I told him to take the Order 1886 because I'm having an issue with it. So you guys can... I want to play with other games ahead. That one was really confusing for me. Tiptoe through the tulips. Oh, wait. These aren't tulips. These are just forced. And I'm not going to make my voice pitch that high. Run around as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Okay. Take the character all the way back to the main road to get up to Bleak Falls Barrow. And the reason I'm doing that is because it's easier to sneak up on... Oh wait, I don't have to do that. I've already completed the castle. That's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to run all the way back up there. Stupid critters. Let's see if I can climb up. I doubt this little thing will let me do it, but we're going to try it anyway. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't, depending upon where you are. Alright, fine. Skyrim. For the 360, I have the Skyrim Special Edition. My wife has the... Food for Dawn is my wife. Okay? She has the Xbox... the Skyrim Xbox stuff. She has... I have it for the PS4. She has it for the... Xbox One. I have no qualms with either one. They basically are the same game. There's really no difference in the two of them. I'm exploring and playing with different things so that I can figure out what I like about each system. Those that play the game systems on equal levels. Like, my son plays Skyrim on his Xbox One and then plays it on his PS4, so he gets a better understanding of how it'll handle on each system. In saying that, it bugs me to some point that I have paid for these systems for him. Hey, Irish, how are you, my friend? All is well, I hope. Kids get off to school okay? I've gone too far. Okay, I've been meaning to ask you, Macharo. How many do you actually have in school? I know the one, but is there more than that? Oh, get out of the rocks. Am I losing something here? Okay, I think I lost my path. Alright, there it is. I know we've been through this before, Irish. I know you'll have two boys, but I was asking, I know one's in school, but is the other? I know one's in school, okay? And your guys' education system's a little different, even from the U.S. standard or even the Department of Defense standards. I'm trying to understand. Because of the hour that you say you have to take them, you're like way several hours behind or ahead from when our kids would have to be in school on our time. What is P2? Preschool? Or is that like our kindergarten? Because I know one's like, I think 6. I've already looted this place. Wow, you guys' system is totally different. See, 4 to 6 is kindergarten here. 6 to 8 is first grade. 6 to 8, depending upon the kid's intelligence, is first grade. My dad teaches preschool.
Die, damn you!
Hold on a second. I need to switch weapons again.
I'll paint the snow
Yes, I am an evil little... This one's an evil little wench who likes to beat people to death. Sorry about that. I'm getting over a chest cold. And sinus cold thing. Just like in... I went to school at what's called Department of Defense schools. which is the military version of regular schools, we were always way ahead of our stateside cohorts. I was actually teaching. I could go into a classroom that was like when I was in 8th grade, I could go into a 9th or 10th grade class and actually teach them what they were supposed to be learning at that level, which drove my cousins nuts. They're like, "You're not supposed to know this stuff." And I'm like, why not? Drove my cousins insane that I was so far ahead of them. And then I came back to the States and had to take stupid classes that the state said, "Oh, by the way, you have to have this before you graduate." I looked at my parents and said, "It's all your fault." If I had stayed overseas the last part of my senior year, I would have been done with school. What was it like for you, Daniel? Did you have to take a bunch of state-required classes and that kind of crap? I'm letting my health and stamina refurbish before I go into Bleak Falls Barrow. And you wouldn't realize how many times I got that wrong, and Fusrodon had to keep correcting me, saying, "No, this is how you say it." I kept saying Bleak Barrow's Fall, or Barrow's Bleak Fall, or whatever. And finally she said, "No, this is what you have to say. This is the name of the place." Alright. Why was it, and I'm not trying to be nosy, why was it special ed classes for you, buddy? Was it higher education classes? Hitting the wrong button there, buddy. Ah, okay. Well, as long as you've come to, and I don't mean this disrespectfully, as long as you've come to terms with it and can handle your learning stuff with it, that's awesome. They always thought I had learning disabilities, but they would never diagnose it because of the DoD school system. In the DoD system, through my full senior year, Dad got transferred, that's why I couldn't. But if I'd stayed my full senior year, I would have needed half a class. I needed one class for half a semester to graduate early, which nobody in my family has ever done. But my dad got orders, and because of legal circumstances that he put himself into, I was never allowed to stay in Europe through my senior year. And my parents asked me, do I hold it against them? I'm like, well, you know, what do you think? You know, you kind of ruined my plans in high school. Alright. So, I don't know where that thing dropped. And it wasn't supposed to drop, but it did. I don't see it. Dagnabbit. I don't have a longbow. Alright, let's go back out. I am not going through this place without bows and arrows. Sorry about that, guys, but I dropped my bow somehow, and I'm not seeing it around my feet anywhere. So I'm going to go back to the cabin and get it. Get another one. That's not necessarily true, because my life would not be different after I had finished school. I would have automatically come to live with my parents in Georgia. I would not have joined the service straight out of there. Now, the bad thing is I gave up a full teaching scholarship which, had I done that part, had I not given up that teaching scholarship, then I would never have met any of you. Oh, by the way, V, my father said to tell you hello, and to tell your mother happy Mother's Day. I talked to them this morning. Let me know later if you want me to do Batman or Guardians of the Galaxy. Irish, so I really would appreciate your input. Have you been to college? Irish, you want me to do Batman later? I haven't played it yet, so I have no idea what it's like. I've only loaded it onto the system. So it will be truly a learning experience for everybody. And I have no problem doing that. Okay? Give the boys and Loretta my love, and you have a good afternoon. Go get something to eat, and I'll see you on stream later, buddy. If you see Cal, tell him I need to talk to him about the subject we were talking about as far as the military, please. have him message me on Twitter or whatever.
Nothing here after all.
You are... I can't tell you what you mean to me, Stefan. I will tell you later. Okay? I will talk to you later, Macharo. My brother. You still with me, Daniel? This little witch just be a good girl and die. Like that. Thank you. And Daniel, you sound a whole lot younger in your years. Like I said, I don't play this game like everybody else does. If the way I'm playing it is bothersome, let me know. Every person plays it their own direction. My direction is collect as much crap as you can. Get as much money for it as you can. There are certain things they keep off of bodies. Like I said, according to your chat, you sound a whole lot younger than... You're in running with V-Best. And I know how old she is. You make yourself sound like you're... mid-20s to early 30s. But like I said, if you need me to come to Bollywood, you know, all you gotta do is say, hey, Doc, I need you here to do this. Hint, hint, hint. Hey, Cal! Was ist los, Mucharo? Ist das eine gut? Du bist fertig?
Guard might get nervous. A woman approaches with a weapon.
Oh, shut up, guard. Somebody just needs to take you in the bushes and... Never mind. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What's the about there, buddy?
We're here to teach you a lesson.
No, you're not.
Don't hurt me.
Notice I run away.
Do something.
You can't hide from me.
I'm not trying to. We're not having a fight in here. No. No. Goodbye. We are not fighting in a store.
Where are you?
No. Goodbye.
I'll paint the snow with your blood.
What snow? There's no snow. You dippies. Oh, my stars and garter belts. Won't these stupid people ever learn? No, I guess not.
You ready to die?
Alright. Here we go, people. I'm about to die, and I will tell you why I'm about to die. I could fast track out of here. Fast travel to wherever. Back to someplace. But these people are irritating little crap mongrels. And hold on, I need to take a potion. If I have one of healing. Yes, I do. Where are you, little craps?
No!
I'll mount your head. No sign of
clear now.
Now, they say there's no sign. I'm laying as a dead body in front of him, but they say there's no body in front of him. Uh-huh.
Somebody help.
Alright, watch this. Adakazoo, lamitikaru, labibbidi bobbidi boo. Watch me disappear, you crap. Because you're an asshole too. That's not what I wanted. Watch me run to Helgen. Actually, I'm gonna run to Anissa's cabin. You cannot run while being attacked.
I'll paint the snow with your blood.
Guess it's all clear now.
No sign of him.
See? No sign of him. What does that mean when there's no sign of him? That's not true. If I run away from him fast enough,
Somebody help.
like this,
Your end draws near.
you're not gonna let me do this, are you? No, you're gonna make me do this. Dumb little crap. Shoot. Okay, this is a stupid portion of the game. Yeah, I know health is low. You know what? You people need to just get off my high horse.
Up a challenge! You ready to die today, huh?
I love a good fight.
Guess it's all clear.
No sign of it.
Okay, guys. Tell me how to not throw my friggin' controller when the stupid people are acting like dickheads.
I'll paint the snow with your blood.
Okay, wait a minute. I should not have that weapon in my hand. I should have my sword.
Guess it's all clear now.
Simon.
Stop.
Death awaits you.
Now, why the fuck didn't you take, you stupid ass bitch?
Sign.
No sign of him.
Sorry for my language, guys. Okay, hold on.
You're as good as...
Oh, shut up, you stupid cunt. Skyrim tonight at 10. For me, 4:30 a.m. 4:30. Okay, what does that mean, 4:30? You say 4 hours, 30 MNS. Is that 4 a.m. your time? Okay, I'll try that in a second. Cal, clarify. Skyrim at 1, or at, sorry. So Skyrim tonight at 10 for me, or 4:30. 4 hours, 30 minutes. Does that mean 4 a.m. my time? Okay, you're 5 hours ahead of us. So if it's 1 a.m. your time, or 10 o'clock your time, it'll be 3 a.m. our time. Okay, 3 a.m. my time then. I will get up, I usually get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, an hour after you will start. Army, send me a private Twitter about what info you want about the stuff we talked about. I have information, and we need to talk about that. I understand that. I want to be supportive. If you're doing it at 10, that's 3 a.m. I will not be up that early. If you wait an hour and do it at 11, it'll be 4 my time. I can be up at that hour. I've gotten responses from the information you requested. That's what I want to talk to you about. Hey Daniel, you still lurking or hiding or left us or what? Daniel!
Incoming subspace signal.
Okay, buddy. I didn't want to think you think I had forgotten about you. Okay, are you talking 10 a.m. your time? I'll set an alarm and be up between 3 and 3:30 my time. V, if you're listening and are paying attention to mine and Army's chat, if you can be up that early to just support, he needs it. Okay, yes, I apologize. I am trying to help a fellow streamer. Okay, that'll work, Army. Okay? Your time. You know you've got 2 that will be available. V Best and myself will be there to support you. I bought 2 new games yesterday, Guardians of the Galaxy and Batman. Stefan Irish wants me to try Batman later today. And trust me, it'll be my first time playing it, so it'll be way, way new to everything. Because I have never played it, I just put it on my system this morning. Well, we could if you were on a PS4, sweetie.
Dead.
I'll carve you into pieces.
No sign
No
of it.
it's all clear now.
Until next
I'll let
time.
them into the house and, you know, show them where everything is.
Help them drink up our mead, you mean? Good luck, brother. I'll see you later.
Normally at this point, I would totally switch characters. Just because I get irritated and stuff. I've decided not to do that.
I told you my sister would help us out.
Bye-bye baskets. Hold on a second, guys. So, my dog is snorting at me. The other one's trying to eat my face, which means, what does it mean? I need to go get some kind of treat to give them. So give me a second while I go get some potato salad or macaroni salad out of the refrigerator to feed the dogs. I'm very tired. I did not sleep well last night, guys. So I apologize if I'm sounding a bit weird at the moment. Let's grab one of each. Dogs are phenomenal beasts. And if you don't treat them a certain way, they like to retaliate. Unfortunately, the way mine retaliate is when you have human food, they want it all. Which I don't begrudge them. I just want to make sure they're taken care of. Alright. Alright. Give me a second. Give the dogs a couple bites, and then we'll be good.
Incoming subspace signal.
Alright. Let's continue.
Talos guide. You.
I know how that goes, Daniel. I had to take a break to get... You're gonna find this funny. Had to take a break to get food for my dogs. B-Bass knows how that is because
I hope to see you in
she puts up
Windhelm.
with me all
Good
the
luck.
time. Dogs are having potato salad. And macaroni salad. Right now I take the dogs over the cats. You know that, B. No, they're not getting coffee from me. You know that. I don't give the dogs coffee. You know what I have to say about... You know what I have to say about that cat. Right? apologize, Daniel. Irish. Army. B. Dogs just had potato salad and macaroni salad. So. And no, they're not getting coffee from me. If I fix coffee, I'm drinking it. I am not their mother. I am not you. Okay? You figure it out. Now what the hell happened here? I hate when this happens. Okay, I don't know what just how happened here. I've cleared Bleak Falls Barrow. I've cleared the towers. I've cleared Anissa's cabin. It's telling me that it doesn't exist. So, I'm going to do this all over again. Excuse me. Daniel! Back up. I like picking pretty flowers. Okay, I don't know how many of you know about this. Don't know how many of you know about this, but they're in a deer carcass, and I don't know if I've gone too far. I think I have. There is a flawless emerald. Okay, where are you, stupid little witch? Shut up! You're getting dead. See? Dead. Dead, I tell you, you're going dead. Dead, dead, dead! Shouldn't inventory. I don't know if I sold that or not. So we're gonna go out for it. If you haven't noticed, yes, I always run my characters a little on the punchy side. We had about water. Alright guys, I'm sorry. I'm phasing out a little bit. Give me a minute.